Today I am hitting you with another Crumbl Copycat recipe. Today we will be making the chocolate Oreo cookie. Before we get going and I show you how to make these cookies, I'd like to give you a little preview of what we're about to be making and officially dedicate this video to Cade, who commented on my last YouTube video and told me he would sell his soul to learn how to make the classic Oreo cookie from Crumbl. So here you go, Cade. What is up, you guys? It is Carly here and you are officially cooking with Carly. And today, like I said in the intro, we are making the chocolate Oreo cookie from Crumbl. We're making a copycat recipe today. So it is like an Oreo cookie on the bottom. Chocolate cookie that has Oreo crumbs all in there, and it's super dark color just like Oreos are, and then it is topped with a swirl of vanilla cream cheese frosting with some, extra Oreo crumbs on top, because you can never have too many Oreos. As you can see here, look at all these Oreo crumbs. Whole 2.5 cups worth. That's a lot of Oreo crumbs, but it's really not a hard cookie to make, and it is super delicious. Let's go over all of our ingredients here. So first we have our butter. It's room temperature. If you pull it right out of the fridge, you can toss it in the microwave to soften it really fast. We have both of our sugars, eggs. This is vanilla. We have baking soda, baking powder, and salt in here. All-purpose flour. Here is our Oreo crumbs, and then like the special secret ingredient, I would say, is this right here. It is black cocoa. So this is not regular unsweetened cocoa. This is not dark cocoa or Dutch processed cocoa. This is specifically black cocoa. I ordered this off of Amazon, and this is what's going to give the cookie base that super, super dark, near black color that we're looking for. You can see in comparison here, I just have a little bit of like the dark Dutch processed cocoa, how much difference there is in the color. So this is what's going to give our cookies that really dark color. If you don't have black cocoa, like, don't fret. I've made these cookies a lot of times with just regular cocoa or with the dark Dutch processed cocoa. The taste is great. It doesn't change the taste that much. It's just really the look of getting that dark, dark cookie. So now that we have all of that out of the way, I need to tell you that the exact ingredient amounts are at my website, cookingwithcarly.com. In the description below, you can click on the link there and it'll take you right to the specific blog post. You can jump down to the bottom of the post where the recipe card is, print that out, and then you can just make your cookie with a printed out version of this recipe. And that's where you'll find all of the specific instructions and ingredient amounts. All right. Let's start making these cookies. We're going to cream the butter and sugars first. So butter goes in. This is just salted butter. I don't keep unsalted butter around at my house. I mean, I go through a lot of butter. I prefer salted. So our butter is in, granulated sugar and brown sugar are going into the mixer. We're just going to cream this until it's nice and combined and smooth. So this recipe today, we will be making 12 giant cookies. So yes, that was 3 sticks of butter, 1.5 cups worth of butter, and it only makes 12 cookies. But we use 1/2 cup of dough for each cookie. So these cookies are giant. Doesn't that look good? Smells good. All right, it is nice and light and fluffy. Smells delicious. And now we're going to add in our liquid. So this is the vanilla going in, and then 2 eggs. 1 and 2. Again, just mix this until everything is nice and combined. Okay, now that that's all mixed, we're going to add in all of our dry ingredients. So we've got all-purpose flour, the cocoa, baking soda, baking powder, and salt, and then our crushed Oreos. Buckle up. This is 40 Oreos. 40 Oreos. 40 Oreos is what you need to go into this batter. And so I suggest buying the family size package of Oreos. You'll have a couple of extra, I'm like salivating as I'm smelling these Oreos. You'll have a couple of extra Oreos in the package that you can crush to put on top of your cookies afterwards. So the family size pack is like the way to go. Don't get double stuffed, just get the regular ones. Good deal? Okay, so Oreo crumbs going in. And our all-purpose flour. Whoa. Salt, baking soda, baking powder. And then lastly, this black cocoa. We're going to mix this all together until it's combined, but start out slow, okay? Or else you will have a big poof of cocoa into your face. Start slow. Look at that color. Look at this color, you guys. That looks like straight up Oreos. And it smells so good. Okay, I'm going to clean this up, pull out my pans. We're going to make our cookie dough balls and then get them in the oven baking. Like I said before, we're using 1/2 cup of dough. So I'm just like literally going to use my 1/2 cup measuring cup to portion out the dough. I'm salivating. I'm so excited about these. You are going to be able to make about 12 cookies with this batch of dough. Put 6 on a tray, no more than that. They will spread a little bit. So I'm just going to portion out about 1/2 cup of dough. Now, once we have our dough portioned out, we're just going to press them into a ball here and then flatten them a bit and kind of shape them like so. They will kind of spread a little bit in the oven. So you don't need them too flat, but definitely press them down out of like the ball. We're going to bake these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 12 to 15 minutes. You don't want to overbake these. They will spread a little bit, but definitely pull them out once the centers of the cookies don't look like shiny and glossy anymore. They're going to look like they're baked, and then you're good to go. You can pull them out of the oven. So these are gonna go right into the oven. While these cookies are baking, do me a favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget that notification bell, like this video, and in the comments below, tell me what your favorite Crumbl cookie is. Tell me which one I should make a copycat recipe of next. Okay, I'm gonna go check on those cookies now. Okay, these cookies are out of the oven, and I am so excited to show you them. They look perfect. Let me go grab them. Look at these cookies. They are thick. They're still really warm and kind of tender, so I'll be careful. But they're thick, they're round, and look at that dark color. It looks just like an Oreo. I'm so excited about these. So while they're still warm, we're going to frost them with the vanilla cream cheese frosting. I actually already have that made, but it's super simple to make. It's just cream cheese, butter, powdered sugar, and some vanilla. That's all it is. And again, in the description below with that link where you can get this recipe, you can get all of the ingredients and the instructions on how to make that cream cheese frosting. But we're just going to pipe it onto the cookie here in a swirl and then add a few Oreo crumbs on top, and then we can do the taste test, my personal favorite part of all of my videos. This is a lot of cream cheese frosting, but we are just going to swirl it like I said, and I just have it in a piping bag here with a round open tip. If you don't have a piping bag and like tips, don't stress, just put it in like a large zip top bag, like a gallon sized, and then snip the corner and you're good to go. So I'm just going to start in the center here and swirl my way out. Did I mention that these are served warm? I don't know if I did. These are served warm, so make sure that you do this with the cookies still warm. So once they come out of the oven, then make your frosting, and then it'll be perfect timing to just frost these cookies up while they're still warm and your frosting is all ready to go. And remember I told you to buy the family size. This is why. We're going to take one Oreo or two or whatever, and we're just going to crumble some crumbs on top like this to finish off this cookie. These cookies smell amazing. I wish I could like send the scent to you into your homes, but you're just gonna have to make them yourself so you can smell them and taste them. Oh, they smell good. I'm excited to eat them. So next time you are wanting cookies and a chocolate fix, this is the one. Make these Oreo chocolate cookies, the Copycat from Crumbl. You won't be mad about it, I promise. That cookie is so moist. Wow. I'm like kind of impressed with myself, I'm not gonna lie. Come on in here, folks. These are good.